beautiful Gemini. How are you guys? I hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys are new here, then welcome. And if you've been with me for a while, welcome back. So guys, we are doing your March monthly reading. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate for you. But everything that you guys need to know about the reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that will be in the description box below. So we're just going to pray and get right into it. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very beautiful Gemini. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. Show me Gemini's energy, please. What is going on with my beautiful Geminis for the month of March? May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. All right, Geminis, let's see what we got going on for you. So the first card that we have out, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So Geminis, I definitely feel, I showed it to you the wrong way. And Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm definitely feeling there's been a disconnect between you and another person. I feel like it doesn't even feel like a very severe. It just feels like this is something that just you don't feel the way that you used to. Okay, you don't feel the same way you used to, or maybe they don't. We'll have to clarify. But for some reason, I'm really feeling like this energy is yours, and it doesn't seem like it's something, you know, all of a sudden or dramatic. It really feels to me, Gemini, that it's just one day you woke up with somebody and you realize that you don't feel the same way that you have in the past. So let's see what else we got going on. Tell me about this Two of Cups in the reverse. Why is this Two of Cups in the reverse here? Tell me about the Two of Cups for Gemini, please. So we have the Tower in the reverse as well. So this wasn't something that happened. You know, when the Tower is in the upright, it's a quick, sudden, unexpected. You know, this is in the reverse. I feel like this is something that's been kind of heading to this point for a long time. So there's this disconnect between you and somebody else. You don't feel the way that you used to about them. And this is something that's it's been happening over time. I feel like you've lost your passion for them. That's kind of the vibe it feels. There's somebody that at one point you felt very intensely about, and you're kind of losing that now. So let's see. Tell me about this Tower in the reverse. Tell me about the Tower in the reverse, please. So we have the King of Swords in the reverse. And it could very well be that this person says hateful things or is dishonest, or I'm getting kind of a nasty, like this person has a bit of a temper, and when they do lose their temper, they say very hurtful things. And I feel like over time, it's just gotten to this point where you can't stop thinking of all of the things that they have said, all of the things, you know, that they have hurt you, all the times they've hurt you. And it's getting to this point now where it's almost completely changed the way that you see them, the way that you feel about them. So tell me more about this King of Swords in the reverse, please. Tell me about this King of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you're really trying to figure out, I got the Two of Pentacles, you're really trying to figure out, what do you want to do from here? Where do you go from here? What decision do you make? Now, if this person doesn't say nasty things, they could be just very dishonest, okay? And that buildup over time has just changed the way that you see them. But there's definitely something about this person's actions and their words that have really changed the way that you see them. So let's take a look at what your feelings are towards them for the month of March. What are Gemini's feelings towards this person for the month of March, please? Gemini's feelings towards this person for the month of March. What are Gemini's feelings towards this person for the month of March? All right, let's see what we got. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like you're becoming more and more emotionally unavailable to this person. Okay, you're putting a wall up around your heart. You have a guard up because you don't want to keep getting hurt. You don't want to keep going through the things that you've been through in the past. And then we have the Four of Wands also in the reverse. So Gemini, I do feel like you don't feel like this is stable. At one point, this was a commitment. This was something that you really wanted. You don't anymore. and I feel like you're trying to weigh your options, and it could be because you do have love for the person, or you have spent so much time, or you guys have built so much together, especially with that Four of Wands. You guys could have a home, a family. So you could be staying for those reasons, but you're putting a wall up around your heart. You have your heart guarded because this person is continuously hurting you. So let's take a look at this person's energy towards you for the month of March. What is this person's energy towards Gemini for the month of March, please? What is this person's energy towards Gemini for the month of March? What is this person's energy towards Gemini for the month of March, please? So we have the World card. So this is, guys, this is a cycle, okay? I feel like this is something that you guys have been in with this person. So maybe this person, lies, or they say nasty things, or they fly off the handle, or whatever toxic trait that this person has. That's causing you to feel this way. They do this, and they do this for a period of time, and then when things get to this point where you're very unhappy and you're ready to go, they might get better, or they might apologize, they might do better for a little bit, but then it always gets back to this. You guys keep going in this cycle. So with the World coming up as their energy, this is something that they're just continuing, and they're not ready to actually make big change or change their behavior. They're just going to keep in the cycle that you guys have always been in. And the Justice in the reverse. This person doesn't even care if this is fair. And I'm just going to be very blunt with you. With the Justice being in the reverse, they don't plan on doing right by you. They don't plan on doing the right thing. They want what they want. They don't care if it's fair. They don't care if that's what you deserve. They're just going to continue on with this behavior. How does this person feel about Gemini in the month of March? How does this person feel about Gemini in the month of March, please? The Nine of Cups. So they do have love for you, but this is a very selfish energy. This person cares solely about making themselves happy and getting what they want out of this connection. So even though underneath it all there is love for you, and they're definitely going to keep doing whatever they want to do. They're prioritizing their wants and needs over your feelings and over what's best for you. What is the outcome between Gemini and this person for the month of March? What is the outcome between Gemini and this person in the month of March? So we have the Death card. So you could be walking away. You could be putting an end to it. But with that World card coming up, this person I feel like is going to do whatever they have to do. For some of you guys could have already ended it. And this person is, in that World phase where they are going to continue to try to, manipulate you to get back in this cycle with them. So tell me about this Death card, please. Why is the Death card here for Gemini? Yeah, so we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Some of you guys have been, will be cutting off communication with this person. And I feel like that's making sure that you do that is going to be one of the ways that helps them from trying to manipulate you back into this cycle with this person. I see that some of you are, already doing that, or in a period of non-communication with this person, or very little. Is there any advice for my beautiful Geminis, please, for the month of March? Any advice for my beautiful Geminis for the month of March, please? So we have the King of Swords. This is about setting boundaries, okay? The King of Swords knows his truth. He stands in his truth. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's worthy of. And he has high boundaries, okay? You can't put any crap. You can't bullshit him, okay? You can't put any crap past him because he knows. And he has the moral high ground, okay? He knows his truth in this situation, what he wants, what he's worthy of, what he deserves. And he puts boundaries up and nobody's getting nothing past him. And then the Star card, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done from this situation. I do feel like this was a very painful situation. Even almost I'm getting like narcissistic vibes from this person, but this is definitely somebody who has a cruel tongue, said mean things, somebody who lies pathologically, a narcissist kind of energy. And there's a lot of healing to be done after dealing with somebody like that. But there is it's possible for you, okay, with the Star card coming up. And wish fulfillment, the life that you really want, the life that you're really worthy of, you know, can come into play once you release this energy. And I feel like it's all about speaking your truth, knowing your truth, and standing your ground, having those boundaries with that King of Swords. So I do feel like you could be putting something to an end, Gemini, with somebody who's very toxic for you, somebody that you guys have been in a cycle with. There's a lot of healing to be done, but there's really beautiful things coming in once that is released. It's all about standing in your truth, standing in your power, and really, you know, keeping those boundaries up, not allowing people to treat you any way less than you deserve. So let's go ahead and get you some confirmation, clarification, or advice. Can I get some confirmation, clarification, or advice for my beautiful Geminis, please? Some confirmation, some clarification, or advice for my beautiful Geminis. Whew, that was a lot. Let's not take these. Some confirmation, clarification, or advice for my beautiful Geminis, please. Confirmation, clarification, or advice for my beautiful Gemini. There we go. So we got 3 of them here. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this is definitely that need, like we talked about, to release the things that are no longer serving you so you can make room for the things that are. As you release and heal the past, you can experience more love in your present moment. It's time to release the things that no longer serve you. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So one or both of you could have some childhood traumas that are at play here. I would say, honestly, it's probably both. And I only say this, Gemini, because when we allow somebody, regardless of if we love them or if we have a family, when we allow somebody to repeatedly hurt us and hurt us and hurt us, there's a deeper down reason why we do that, okay? So there's something to look at. And when somebody completely hurts people over and over again, there's a deeper down, you know, reason for that. So I feel like there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done, a lot of deep healing that needs to be done. And we have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And I do believe that this is just that confirmation that this person, you know, they always say what they need to say to get you to manipulate you, to get you to where, you know, they want you to be, doing what they want you to be doing. And I feel like Spirit's just giving you that confirmation that, you know, it is a false mask, that you are aware that it sounds good, the things that they say, and that they'll be really good. They might do better for a little while, you know, but that it doesn't last. So let's get you your charms and see what other messages Spirit has for you. Okay, so we have the anchor. I feel like you guys have been tied and stuck in this situation for a long time. Like I said, I definitely feel like this is a cycle. This isn't the first time that you guys have wanted to leave. But for whatever reason, maybe it's because you guys have a family together. Maybe you could be married, you have a home. You have felt weighed down, tied down, and stuck to this situation, okay? Felt like you didn't really have a way out. You had to deal with it. Spirit is saying that that's not the case, okay? It might be difficult, and those outside factors, those other things can make it more difficult, but Spirit is empowering you, okay? And they want you to know you're not going through this alone. You have assistance. I do feel like you guys have guides watching over you. We definitely have the little fairy, okay? I definitely feel like there is magic all around you. You guys have spirit guides, ancestors, you know, even fairies. You guys have angels and guides. They're watching over you. They're helping you lift that anchor from the ground. You guys have the horseshoe. Luck is on your side, and Spirit wants you to know that things will, once you're on your path and you're doing what's meant for you, things will start to align automatically for you, okay? And when things are difficult, when everything seems impossible, when it is overwhelming and just the situation looks and feels too big, go back to the little things. We got this little flower here, and that's what it always reminds me of. Sometimes we have to go through that walk to clear our head in nature, because it's then that we really find our answers. Sometimes we have to just stop and appreciate the flowers, or make a list of everything that happened that day that we do love, that did, you know, mean something to us. We have to cling on to those little things, because enough little things, you know, they add up and they build mountains, okay? So we can have big, what looks like mountains problems, but if we add our little things up, you know, they can be just as big, they can be just as mighty. So let's go ahead and get your angel messages. Archangels, as you watch over and guide my beautiful Geminis through this difficult time in their life and through this change and transformation, what message do you have for them that would help them the very most? As you watch over and guide my beautiful Geminis through this change and transformation, through this difficult time, what message do you have for them that would help them the very most? Let's see what we got for you. Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you now. So some of you guys, you know, the archangels are trying to get you aligned on your path because you have a bigger purpose. You know, you're meant for bigger things, and right now it's filled up with things that do not belong there, things that are holding you back, things that are lowering your vibration. The angels are trying to help you get on your correct path so that you can fulfill your life's purpose. And when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure. And guys, this is a huge message of self-care. We have to love ourselves. I mean, in the way that we love our children, okay? And for some of you that don't have children, I'm sure you can still get the metaphor here, but I would not let my son sit home on the couch all day long, not do anything, and eat potato chips all day and be a slug and just play video games and watch TV. Because I love him, that's not good for him, okay? I want him to, you know, eat healthy foods. I want him to get his exercise. I want him to use his imagination. So we have to do that for ourselves too. Now, I make sure my son takes his baths and he has healthy stuff to use when he does that. I need to do that for me too. We have to love ourselves the way we love our children. Okay, we give them routines because it's good for them. You know, we have to give ourselves that kind of routine. We have to take care of ourselves. We need to love ourselves in that same way. And I feel like this has been difficult. Give yourself that bath. Okay, take that long spiritual bath with all the candles and the crystals and the incense or whatever it is that makes you happy. Go on that long walk, buy that pair of shoes. You need to do something that makes you feel good about you, and that is showing love to yourself, okay? And I do feel like it's going to help boost your mood. And it might be such a little thing, but like we just talked about, sometimes we just need to hold on to the little things. All right, guys, I know that this is a difficult situation. This was a difficult reading, so I'm definitely going to be praying for you. And if you guys want personal prayers, you can put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will pray for you personally. And I do ask that if you guys see somebody else with the prayer emoji in the comments, that you guys pray for them. And let's be a really beautiful, you know, supportive community here. If you guys like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you hit the notification bell, then when our monthlies, mid-monthlies, and weeklies are uploaded, you guys can be notified. You can go check them out. So I'm sending you guys all kinds of love and light, and I'm praying for you. Until next time.